that's a sector that they like. By the way, for the market, the mid-cap index has given up all of its gains, so don't lose sight of that. The index is now well in the red. It's very typical to what we've seen in the last many days. We start off with a bang and then we lose all of our gains. A lot of stocks under pressure, and especially in the banking pack, whether it's Union Bank, Dhanlakshmi, Punjab and Sindh Bank, a lot of these names are down anywhere between 3 to 4%. South Indian Bank is down as well, IDBI Bank too. So this entire lot is coming off a little bit, and sugar is a space that is under a bit of pressure, not so sweet perhaps today. But specialty restaurants will be raising 127 crores through the issue of warrants. The warrants will be issued to investors who aren't promoters. So after the conversion, the promoter stake will drop to 46.5% from the current 52.5%. To discuss this, we're joined by Anjan Chatterjee, the chairman and managing director at Speciality Restaurants. Anjan, thanks a lot for joining in. Before getting to the more yummier part of the business, let me just get this out of the way. Who are you issuing these warrants to, and what is the purpose of this fundraise?
The purpose is to ensure that the growth plans that we have now, because as you know, due to the pandemic, the plans were absolutely shut, and then we had an embargo on the growth. So post that period, when we have come back to a better cycle and also realize that it's a newer model for us, because it's not just the fine dine-in, it is also the delivery, which is become a new vertical for us. So the combination of hybrid, that is the fine dine-in and the delivery, has given us better quarters, as you have seen over a period of last few months. And now it was important for us to get into a growth stage. Now the growth stage needs funds. One part of the money which is lying with us will be actually getting into the renovation or complete changeover of the look and feel of mainland China, which is the #1 Chinese brand we have created. And then we have another one called Hakka, which is now partially cloud, which will also go. That's slightly for the mid and the lower strata of people. So we want to take also Asia Kitchen, which has gone to Dubai and other international destinations. So we actually want to concentrate on the Oriental area, which has been our forte. Besides, 10 years have passed, 9 years have passed, we've not been able to renovate enough. We were just about to do it before the pandemic. So we were waiting for an opportunity to do all this. So same store growth would have a 20% upside once we do these. We are very confident of that. And the wet-led part, which has been very, very low, our liquor to food ratio has been low. So now the trend has changed. People want a line of sight bar. We had dispense bars. So there's a lot of planning which was on. So at this point of time, we were sitting down talking about what to do. Then I met some of these investors who had come to us as a part of the franchise arrangement of Riyasat abroad. And in the process, they actually evaluated and they came in to invest.
We got that. But, just a follow-up. I mean, you said that you're looking to sort of get into growth mode in a big way. What would you be doing? How much would you be spending for renovation? Would you be putting any new restaurants on board? And are you comfortable with the promoter holding going down below 51%?
Yeah, we are very comfortable because the fact that we know that we've been in business for a long time and we can always change this over a period of time. But important thing would be that we are wanting to definitely look at and continue to dominate the Chinese space. And that is the reason we want to get into renovations and ensure that this becomes a more modern, because the world has changed over a period of time. And that's the 20% of the growth upside that we get from a same store is a big bonus for us because we have no added cost. Additionally, we also want to get into those spaces where we had to shut down because of pandemic. So there's a huge opportunity which we have vacated. For example, Noida, Gurgaon, I'm just giving a Delhi example, and maybe even in Bombay city, there are areas which we have withdrawn from, Calcutta, Bangalore, Chennai. So there's huge amount of opportunity for a mainland China Asia Kitchen, which we can dominate and be there. And we know the model, we've been there in this business for 30 years. And we anyway had some money lying in the treasury. So we said, why not bolster ourselves? And there could be an inorganic acquisition too. So, suddenly after the COVID, things have changed for not just us, the whole industry. So that bullishness has given us the growth expectations coming in. So we got the opportunity and we got HNIs to come in. So
Mr. Chatterjee, from what we can gather, there are multiple prongs to this growth strategy of yours. One is renovation of your existing stores. 2, you want to reopen some of the shut restaurants on account of COVID. 3, you're looking at international expansion as well, particularly for your Oriental brands. 4, there is inorganic plans on the horizon as well. And finally, you spoke about delivery as well. So that's a spare area that you want to scale up. So this is the 5-pronged approach, right, for your growth strategy.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
That's a lot, right, on your plate. But you're raising 127 crore. Is this sufficient? Do you think you will require more funds? Can you tell us who are the investors who will be pumping in money into this?
See, this is not enough on our plate because vertical of delivery doesn't need too much of money. It's just a cloud kitchen base.
Okay.
We have around 130 crores lying in our treasury. So basically, it makes around 260 crores, kacha pakka. So I'm saying that that's good enough for us. So we don't want to borrow funds or keep, diluting our equity for no reason. There will be another chance once we have a, objective which is met. Tomorrow we can do that. So that's not too much of a task for us because putting up a mainland China or an Asia is just saying which we've done it and been there for a long, long time. And that's the primary area of growth. There are master franchises which are coming in the international area. So I think we will be able to do it. And we've not taken a horizon of just, 6 months or so. We're talking about the next 2 years. So that's a long, long time. I'm very confident that we'll be able to do it.
Okay. Just wanted to mention to our viewers that Sula Wines has listed. And as we were telling you, it was expected to be a muted to disappointing list.